for saying that Farbanti is fundamentals, but I mean, I don't know what else you call the sword character with disjoint.
I stand corrected. I believe Farbanti is now the fleet.
We'll see. We will see. They are swinging.
Yes, they are.
Not near each other, but swinging. This is the, like, okay, never mind. I stand corrected. The first grab we get, and it is broken. Oh my god, the Clairen has it on hit at least. We might be trying to find the spots in neutral. To be fair, that's always the thing. If, like, you got to adjust to that computer, you got to get ready. You got to make sure your controls are working.
That doesn't work.
Oh, God, and you were holding out.
Wait, no, Farbanti just nodded. Okay, they took a deep breath. All right, so maybe Farbanti is the Clairen. And Adverse is just, maybe this
Adverse
is deeper,
just got it like that.
Deeper in pools than we thought.
I mean, Adverse is the one that we didn't know, but is also wearing the Rivals merch. So, like,
I wear Rivals merch all the time, and I'm bad, Wisely.
That's true. I don't know if you expected me to be like, no,
No,
you're so...
no, God.
Because I'm not.
Self-deprecating humor is part of the
Yes,
gig.
it is.
But so here comes
Oh, drop
Farbanti.
shield.
Gets the double hit of the fair. And this is where things are not as fun. You have to just play so technical on this spot here as a Clairen. And it's very frustrating. Great moonwalk, though. Holy cow.
I would say I need to see Farbanti using a lot more of the down special counter.
Yes.
Has the parries unlocked, but the down special is the one that actually like flips this matchup on its head. Because you get the Clairen no fun zone, and suddenly half of Fleet's kit just doesn't work there. It is not as bad of a matchup as people were claiming several patches ago, just because the game is a little different now. It is still not a fun matchup for Fleet. Okay. Ooh, I thought we was going to jump into the down air. That is one of those, like, I don't want to say cheese, but it's, oh my god, just these three of them. Great job. Throws out the side special, knows that Farbanti is going to try to avoid it.
I was like, I don't know why you're throwing arrows out there. They're dead. Let them die.
But Farbanti knew that that was, like, Adverse is like, all right, if I cover this range, you're going to try to jump over it, and I'm just going to smack you for it. I don't care if the arrow doesn't hit. I'm just trying to cover this stage.
Okay, re-grab, special grab, okay.
Oh, barely missed the up air.
Great up there, though.
I feel like they're going fairly even on hit, but Farbanti's really struggling to get some of these, like, get the party started, so to speak. Okay.
See, that's what you try to go for, but they great DI out on that up air, though. Doesn't lead into more.
I'm also seeing that we're getting a little itchy on the decision making. Farbanti will miss a move and then like be like, well, I think it's still the right choice, and like up tilt 2 more times.
Right.
Which is a very common, like, oh, there we go. It's a common habit I see from a lot of people that are just like antsy or panicking.
Right.
It's like a nerves thing more than anything else. I will say, as this has been going on though, Farbanti has brought this back from a 2-stock deficit. Absolutely can bring this game back, and I think we would see a much more comfortable game too if that happens as well. There we go. A couple more hits and we're going to even up the percent, but Adverse is trying to make it happen.
Yeah, just end this now before they have a chance to kind of find their foot.
I mean, I think the footing has been found. It's just a matter of how quickly can you climb. They're starting to switch up the angles, though. Yap is trying to cut off the spots that Farbanti is trying to go for, but Farbanti still like, I don't actually need to run in right now. I have 4 more minutes on the timer.
Right.
I can just wait for the bullet hell to be done and for you to reload. Ooh, oh, okay. It wasn't, he's not going to kill or anything.
Ah, that might have killed if that tipper.
At 79?
100%.
No.
It's fleet, my brother.
I guess. Uncharged. Bad DI on the back air. I don't know if good DI would have worked either, but
yeah, that's pretty high percent at that point. But no, I want to say if like up tilt up smash probably would have worked. Oh God.
What?
I just the nom flashbacks I get to the fleet windscreen as a Lox player. It's it's tough.
You have the same character select screen as all of us.
Uh-huh.
It is all right. You can handle it. Or you could just go back to Clairen for the matchup.
Also true. Also true. And speaking of going back, we are going straight back.
I mean, Farbanti almost brought that back with 3 unanswered stocks. Barely didn't get the last one. I think if Farbanti keeps up the same pace, this should be a comfortable game too. As long as Adverse doesn't adapt right back.
Honestly, I will say, we have not even attempted a parry, a projectile shield yet, which is pretty surprising.
We've seen one, and it was just mistimed. That did it too early on the the tornado.
Gotcha.
Oh, just runs up grabs. I actually like that as a mix-up a lot. Because Adverse has only been doing, I need to get a tornado before I feel comfortable, running in at all.
Right.
Which can be very frustrating to play against. The runaway playstyle of, I will not approach until I get this option. So then you just run in and grab suddenly. Well, the person's like, oh, I'm just going to parry or shield the next tornado. I'm good. You got to mix it up, and I'm just not quite seeing it happen right now.
Should be an up air, yep.
Not yet, but another good.
I don't know what's up with these down Bs, honestly. I can't say I see the vision.
Just wait. Let him cook. I mean, I think it's literally just
all right.
the angry spot dodge of I want to get out of here and throw a hitbox at the same time.
Sure.
And
this super fast side switch.
Yep. And if you're not prepared to play a really patient defense or take your space when you can against a fleet, that's just gonna eat you alive. It doesn't matter how precise they're playing. If you're not willing to all right, if I get the hit, here's my opening. You can get all the parries you want if you don't capitalize on it. Ooh, I like the platform movement. We get there.
Okay. Yep. Ooh, okay.
There's just a little bit of misspacing on those up airs. There's been a lot that are missing so far.
All right. Fast faller's going to fast fall.
But that was a lot of percent to get on. You probably shouldn't be living to 189. Okay. There we go. That is a consistent setup. But Adverse really hasn't been doing any empowered arrows before then. Off into that.
And that's why you don't throw out that down B.
There we go. Great job.
Okay.
That was strange. Grab ledge. Just grab ledge. Okay.
Just grab
there
ledge.
You go.
Exactly.
These two are overcomplicating things, and it terrifies me.
Like that side switch, but Farbanti really ready for that.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, God, yeah. There's just been this off pace, I'm gonna run in, I'm gonna throw an arrow, I'm gonna then juke out and do a tornado version. And Farbanti keeps expecting Adverse to go in or to pressure it further. And is just getting caught in these weird, awkward positions for it.
Keeps DIing these way, way up.
Just whiffs.
That was scary.
That was. Especially if I saw an air dodge to ledge. You get the invincibility of the air dodge. You do not get the ledge invincibility anymore. Then that was bad DI on the back air. Just trying to go to the corner. It's pretty ambiguous, especially at that percent, if you're going up or out. Okay, when it rains, it pours. Raincoat Clairen takes the game. Are we going back to the port, though? I think you ban, especially if you're hey, I've been really frustrated just trying to chase you down the whole time. You ban Fire Capital and Hyperborean.
You ban Fire Capital so fast.
Or, okay, I can also see Arabata. That makes sense, but for sure Fire Capital. I am a little surprised at the pick. That's fine.
Big wide blast zones at the very least. You're going to try to carry off stage with Fleet.
Yeah. But I think the success that Adverse was seeing was coming from, like, I need room to run into Pester.
Sure.
Not just that we can't play a lot more aggressive. We just watch B-Bats. But you gotta, if you're not feeling confident in when you can go in and when you can get those timings, play to your advantages. Like, I also think this is a pretty good Clairen stage.
Yeah, you're just kind of getting... You're playing a... Okay.
And then more off the top. There we go. The electric umbrella.
So what I was going to say is that you're choosing to play against a character that has a hitbox that is typically like a good 10th of the stage, right? Like, you don't have a ton of room to move around the sword at that point, and it just makes things super, super difficult in a matchup that's not exactly great in close quarters for Fleet in the first place.
Jumps out. I think that back air actually got rid of the arrow, too.
It did, yeah. I was going to say, it's actually a really smart, aggressive return to stage.
It's risky, because if you get clipped, you might be dead, but when it works, it works.
Look at
See,
these
this is way more comfortable now. This is the Farbanti I was starting to expect.
Yeah.
Just wait for the Sylve, though. It's all the man wants. Big air dodge. Oh, I think Adverse goes low. Okay, doesn't get the tipper, though. Down air on the recovery? No.
Great movement here. Holy cow.
I wonder why we're going for all the back airs instead of a down air to spike on the lower one.
It covers well, and down air sours really easy.
That's fair. The up air, or the up tilt will kill. This is so much more confident. This is so much more comfortable. Sometimes, I mean, it also could have literally been the big screen jitters.
Yeah. First round of combo breaker.
First one on stream. First in-person RCS stop. Like, there's enough different factors. Ooh, okay. I'm usually not a huge moonwalk person. It feels like often it doesn't actually throw people off. Farbanti's been using it in really slick spots where it actually does make it super ambiguous what Clairen is trying to do. We all knew what Clairen was trying to do. Wisconsin's on thin ice.
We have selected Etherean Force as our first stage here. I'm really curious to see how this goes. I think both these characters really like this stage, and I definitely think that this is going to be one that, you know, we're going to see somebody grab a hold of someone and they're going to take like 60%, which is looks like it's going to be the Ranno.
They already do this. You have the propensity to blow each other up now. Wow. So many up airs into the forward air. Goes so deep.
Such a good jump there, too.
And it's risky. You got to go to the Kragg pillar in order to edge guard. Like, stop thinking of the ledge as the spot there. You have to deal with him, but that was a little risky.
You have to go beyond the ledge.
Still waiting to see some of the elite earnest. Ooh, I love that little pause. It's exactly what Phob Psycho needed. Into the bubble, throw the rock up.
Rolls into
Bam.
Yeah, tough break there. That fair just covers a ton of options. See, what the solution here is, because you really can even this out pretty quickly. We're seeing jump from ledge a ton from this Kragg so far, so hopefully Bob will pick this up as well.
But until it stops working, keep doing it. Oh, God. The thing is, yeah, I was going to say, you were on the pillar already. You clearly didn't have one left. Toss him off. He's not going to get back.
Went for the cross up there. Did not make it across and got grabbed. Now in a tough spot. Going to have to tongue back. Goes low, though.
Phob has been doing those high tongues for a lot, though, and I like that zxamike has been doing the rock tosses exactly like that to pull him away and be like, hey, I might be harder to edge guard you once you're like already started the movement, but I can slap you out of the beginning. Again, there's a third.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. I was wondering if the bubble was still there. It was indeed not.
Honestly, both these guys super aggressive from ledge so far.
Just aggressive in general. Phob Psycho has been going deep for these Kragg edge guards. Like, hey, I see you making a pillar. I'm going to be there as well. One of us is going to die.
Like the single hits. All right, we got the string.
There's just a little bit of hesitation I'm seeing. They're able to get some of this stuff started. They're like, hey, I can get the up air strings, but I'm seeing pauses before they go for, like, you know, down special out of it or forward air or anything like that.
Oh!
Oh, and them's the breaks.
We are DIing into game 2. Goodness gracious.
I love it in 64 Kragg. It's so goofy. All of the polygonal 3D skins are fantastic. I love them so much.
You know, in my mind, I always pronounce that polygonals, but polygonal sounds so much more correct. I'm just like, oh yeah, polygonal.
I think it's polygonal. I could be wrong. I may be stupid.
That damn Wisconsin education.
Again, down to blame Wisconsin.
And we are not blaming the stage. We are going straight back to the Ethereum Forest and just jumps in for the fattest grab, but does not get a ton.
This is the stage pick. Phob has been dying pretty, not early, but like the strings have been ending early. And I think Phob's movement might just be a little bit better. As I say that, though, zxamike has been starting to come online. You cannot get back.
Oh, the rock burst there. My brain stopped working, sorry.
I was like, wait, I'm like, yeah, okay. And then you're like, the rock.
Well, so
Truly, Kragg has infected all of us.
They came down with the down B, hit the rock, and then was able to lock Kragg in shield.
Ooh, I did not think that was going to kill. Okay.
Anything can kill if you DI it badly, wisely.
It's so true.
Nice. Know the jump was coming.
Anything can kill if you believe hard enough. I've just seen these little pauses in between each of them. They're just trying to figure it out. The swing is coming out. Oh, great job! Recognizes the tech. Says, all right, I know that you're not able to get away from here right now. Honestly, they've both been so aggressive that I think if you, like, do some of the...
Oh!
Dear God! I think if you just do, like, the smallest dash dance and be like, I'm going to dash in and dash out once, let you whiff, and just demolish you for it, you're going to go so much distance on this.
These guys may have also gone to Wisconsin public schools. Good grab there. Ooh, they got the combos. Oh, the reverse,
you know what?
Eldon.
I like it.
And more importantly, we did see something besides a jump get up from ledge.
Oh my God. Oh, we're just going for it. This is what we call wish punching. Ah!
Wish punch is like super good. ZXamike say, I'm getting a clip for the vine.
Yep.
That's such a flex, by the way.
What?
They went to the rock, paper, scissors, and Anakin Skinwalker did not pick a sign.
Yes, just hit the B button.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, I thought that Anakin played a different character. Must have also added a Zetter to the repertoire. I thought was playing fours. Maybe I've just misheard. The wrong burn.
Zetter out here moving, though. Goodness. Honestly, both these guys.
We got the Twitch rival Zetter versus the slasher Clairen. God. I mean, you're saying both these guys, but Anakin is just on a second level right now.
Yeah, but we also watched him take that long to even out the percents, though.
Sure.
Is it Cream 1, Cream E?
I think it's Cream 1. Cream 1.
Cream 1, nothing to joke about. They're great positioning, great. Yeah, even there. Knowing when to grab is such a hard time against Zetter. That should have hit. I don't know.
Yeah, you may have switched characters, but nothing will stop you from
being honest.
Being
right.
biased for all of the Clairens. It's okay.
Honest.
I see. I really like that shine, just aerial stall, and switch the momentum up was super good. Use an air dodge too. You got to go right to ledge. Yeah.
I thought he was going to grab ledge, but honestly, the forward smash there, great call.
Oh, barely misses that shine. The throw. We almost got the double back air. The 1-2 punch. Oh my God, the movement. I love it.
Yeah, Anakin is moving right now. That's
Anakin
crazy.
is rivals. I don't know what you want.
That is
see.
Great. He's just a really sick score girl.
Yeah.
Oh. Misses a parry and still gets the combo. Just Zetter things.
I mean, honestly, yes. Now, what I do like is that there's a lot of counterplay to Zetter shield pressure. I know it might not feel like it, but if the Zetter's just shining your shield, that means you can parry, you can floor hug shine by CCing, by holding down, you can roll. There's a lot of different options. So the fact that Anakin's mixing up so much empty movement into the pressure means that you are now, you don't have a read on that timing. You don't have a read on when you can hold down, when you can parry, anything like that.
Straight hit from center stage.
Yeah.
See you later.
I mean, at 145, you're holding out. Say goodbye.
It's got that Saratoga water, gets
Yep.
fresh in the morning.
Only the finest for Anakin.
That was the other one.
What?
That's cream one. Is that Anakin?
I thought that was Anakin on the left.
Okay, so I'm just going off of the players and the name screens, and
I could be wrong. I could be
Anakin
very wrong.
is the, I was going to say the one with the glasses. I'm pretty sure cream one's the one with
they
the
are both
the
wearing
Eevee.
glasses.
They are. I'm pretty sure cream one's the one with the Eevee, though.
Okay. That's all right.
I know for a fact production would not do us dirty like that
No.
and put them under the wrong
Absolutely
sides.
not. I just assume that is me. Well, no, now they are on different sides.
Oh, you're right.
I'm down for Brosa to be wrong this time. We can blame the Florida education system this time.
I was born and raised in North Carolina, sir.
That's, you know, is that better or worse? Okay. Ooh. Running forward reverse back air feels gross.
Yeah.
That just feels dirty.
It feels like it is unfair. You are correct. Zetterburn is in there, plotting his oppression.
Yeah, I just love the empty movement. I
Damn.
love the empty movement. You freak him out, make him make a mistake, and you just hit him. Hit him hard. And that way, when you do put on the real pressure sometimes of like, oh no, this is actual pressure on shield now, they panic and they don't know what to do then either. It is
Nice
all about
wave.
momentum and how you mix it up.
I would
I
love,
think
love to
feel
see
like
a charge.
following that Jude, yeah, would have been a charged neutral special. Good hit with that back air. Great, even better DI though.
That is fighting Zetter in a nutshell. You throw him that high up, and you're just like, you know what? I'm just going to let him come down. He can come down in a million different directions.
Ooh, the empty hop, jump, grab. Oh my god.
Ah.
Oh! Just a little bit out of range. Anakin's been getting a lot of the, like, jump up onto the, like, you know, ledge dash in and then do a move. And Cream's like, I'm going to let one step back now. Because in this game, as soon as you don't get gallons, you don't have grounded intangibility if you're doing a move. You have the intangibility until you hit the button and the hitbox comes out. Oh, that slide off timing really saved Anakin's life there.
Ooh, man, just these little movement options that they're going for so often. Right there,
Cream
like that B reverse shine, crazy work.
Yeah. Cream is missing a few of these platform tech chase follow-ups, like off of throw or up tilt. Good job going low. Oh no, doesn't, I think, missed the wall jump. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Yes, a great job dashing out. There we go.
And hey, this is an even game right now, Wisely.
I love the adaptation I'm seeing from Cream. Just even if it's just the counterplay on ledge, that's all that's changed, and it's already leading to dividends. Great weight on that down air. Okay.
Nice. Okay. I don't like those full hops in
Oh
place.
no!
Yeah, that's why you don't like those full hops in place.
Misses the tech.
I'm telling you.
I know was playing Ranno for a while. The thing is, Riley hasn't actually been able to come to a lot of the locals. So even though it's the Minnesota team kill, these two don't know each other's habits.
Fair.
This is not that level of team kill.
What a grab. Holy cow.
Yeah, Wiley is one of those gamers that's just good at everything.
Yeah.
Is really good at Street Fighter, is really good at Guilty Gear. Got PR'd in some, like, at a Smash game on accident, didn't realize they had entered enough. Like, and then got to Rivals when Rivals 2 came out, and got 5th at Frosty's in the pre-release event. He's a through and through gamer's gamer. Oh, misses the sweet spot. I don't know if that would have killed it, but certainly wouldn't have gotten counter picked.
Yep.
Sans calls out the jump. The Wrastor tried and true. I'm going to combo you all the way up. Does get the tech. Still, yep. Great job grabbing the ledge with that timing, too. That move is active for a long time, and it's like a while to get up. Yeah, she's definitely going to go for the down throw to be like, hey, can you tech this? Let's do the knowledge check. And if you can, do you have a roll habit? Do you always tech the same way?
It's the mix-up on top of the mix-up that matters in that situation.
It does feel bad when you see someone just get down thrown like, oh, you don't know the tech timing yet, or you're not comfortable with it.
Wow.
Oh, God,
just
that was
barely
a bold
to get
charge. Sans has missed some of these up special sweet spots a couple of times now. And I'm not sure if that is the, like, oh, I feel uncomfortable out here, I got to get back to stage, or if that is a, like, ooh, I barely missed the move. Okay. Yep. That's what I was saying. It can be shockingly hard to edge guard there. Counter hit out of it, and was holding out.
I thought for a second they were going to make it, but not quite there on the DI. Great grab on that. Holy cow.
Ooh, good. Huge call out on the jump there.
That's twice now with
that
those
was
strongs.
a big call out on the jump. Ooh, that actually reminded me, we haven't really seen a lot of down special. I think a lot of people overuse it, but if Sans can sneak in some quick command grabs when Wiley isn't expecting it, that could be the kind of thing you keep in your pocket to use like once or twice per game.
The secret Oki?
Yep. It's the secret Oki, and then if the rest of the person never knows how to deal with it, then it's not so secret and it's annoying. Oh, goes low. God, the percents are so close. They're just scrapping right now.
Buttons are being pressed. Decisions are being made.
Oh!
Ooh, tough ledge movement there. Really could have pushed that advantage.
Sans is getting a lot out of the like the jump callouts with the aerial strongs, but isn't getting nearly, like, hasn't been able to find the final hit. Is like, I'm gonna combo you all the way over here, but I can't. You tied up. Oh no!
Man, as soon as I saw that first hit of that up air hit, I was like, oh no, this move's not supposed to kill, but it's gonna.
That is the, either you DI'd up or you were holding in or something, but you were not holding up to the corners either way.
And and LaFrog wins game 1.
We saw a deep breath from Sans. Collects her emotions at that moment, which is good. I know both of these are players that often will wear their emotions on their sleeves.
Sure.
So.
I mean, that was such a close game 1 too. So you want to make sure that you've got the next game on point.
Ooh, the tech read rollout. Got the reaction tech chase. We're at 60%. 70. Can I see an 80? Can I get a 90? No, we're finishing that at 82. Just kind of struggled to grab the ledge there.
Yeah, and out of jump still.
I think she's been holding in a lot that shouldn't have led to that many back airs, and you get the one tech miss.
Well, you burn 3 jumps like that. It's tough to get back to anything then.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Ranno's back air might be good. You're definitely not supposed to be able to get 3 in a row like that. I'm worried. I'm starting to see Sans start just swinging a little bit more. There we go. We get the back throw into the clap, but you can't be fishing for the kills or else this is going to be even harder. Okay, the grab. Ooh, I like that down air, actually.
Trying to hold court with some of these aerials right now. Lock in position, but I would recommend more than anything just getting out of this corner against a character like Ranno. Like, I don't want to be stuck over there if I don't have to, and that's how Wiley's gotten a couple of these stocks.
Doesn't die, but I actually love that turnaround before doing the sweet spot. Oh, just got up a ledge too fast and held in. Okay. I was so scared we were going to see, like, dead at 60. Oh,
We almost
was
did.
scoping out the jump. Just couldn't find the forward air after it. Clap. No jump that time. Wiley's starting to go low.
No, jump over there. Smart move.
Mm-hmm.
Nice up air. Goes for the third jump.
Oh, that was
and
the
just
furthest side.
barely
Yeah.
grabs that. What in the world was that hitbox?
That was the furthest side you could have gotten.
Judge. That felt generous.
I need a ruling on the play. There's a flag. We've got a flagrant violation of hitbox. Sneaks up the ledge. Ooh, yeah, the fade back down air was really clean.
You know,
Led to
honestly,
a lot.
Sans lost a stock pretty early to some shenanigans, a little bit of her own doing to an extent, but has now almost lapped percentage.
Yep. Well, like I said, these are both players where you can kind of see them tilt sometimes. They, you know, if you're winning hard, and if you're losing, it's starting to get out of control.
Oh!
And I've been so happy being able to see the, like, all right, I got to breathe deep, but I can remain composed. I can bring this back.
Sure. Not a great dive kick.
Nope.
You kind of have to sort of from that corner to try to like put yourself in a good position to get back. But I mean, if you're going to do it, there are certain characters that are going to make it hard on you to recover, and Wrastor is one of those characters.
Absolutely.
Jules? No, we're going to merchant. Okay.
Merchant port. 1-1 apiece, our first game 3. I feel like I'm commentating a local top 8 match right now. Okay.
See, I can't say it's probably misinput, but we've seen enough of those strongs in neutral from Wiley now. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous about those.
No, I think it's a little bit antsy of like, ooh, what if I sneak this in? I also know, like I said, Wiley plays a lot of games.
Yep.
I know Wiley's been talking about Rivals recently. I don't know if Rivals has been the main palette.
Yep.
Huge.
Holy crap.
That covers so much space, too. If you're like, you are now committed to tonguing the basketball.
Right, which is just an amazing sentence out of context.
Yes.
And even if you
You
go for
gotta lick the basketball.
well, if you go for the dive kick there, it also covers the dive kick.
That was just phenomenal up smash spacing from Sans. I've said that she's had a little bit of trouble finishing her food with the combos, but the reads and the option coverage has been great.
And come back.
Ooh, Wiley's cannot figure out how to... What you want to do is you want to grab ledge and use the intangibility to, like, back air.
Right. Which we've seen them do. Another back air. Yep.
Oh, there we go. That's the stuff that I was saying, like, quite seeing it.
Nice D out. You're still doing fine.
It's one way to edge guard a bird.
There's more than one way to pluck a chicken.
I feel like that may have been one of the harder ways to do it, but,
Perhaps.
you know, we get there. Tech chasing. Wiley's starting to swing. I think this is high risk, high reward. If this works, it's going to work strong, and if it doesn't, you're going to die for it.
You had to get that. Had to get that edge guard there. We'd already used a couple jumps on top of that too. Tough break.
Ooh, I like that quick bubble, the movement there. Big. Wiley's bringing this back. Wiley's absolutely bringing this back.
Did not TI that down throw. 60% though. I mean, Sans does have a little bit of a lead here.
Sans has killed at 80 a couple times though. Oh, doesn't TI the back throw correctly. No, doesn't hit it. Oh my God.
Oh, great grab. Down air, forward air.
You're now fighting the frog at the ledge.
We're stuck in this corner again. Whoa, pushes their way out.
Oh, I thought we were going to see an up special there. I don't know if it would have killed, though. I thought she had the read. I thought she had it.
Ranno comes back, gets knocked up. How do they get down?
It's clipped. Here's the
Just
beginning of the
straights
tech
up,
chase.
Just gets a grab out of there. Crazy, crazy choice. That double jump there was so scary. Yep. Yeah, just fishing for it. Just fishing for it.
I mean, it's worked a couple other times in the set, too.
Oh, I didn't say it was a bad
Yeah,
fish.
makes me feel glad that the Minnesota players are making some waves, getting deeper into pools.
And here we go.
One of the Run the Rivals main stages, or mainstays. Shoutouts to Run the Mix for that. Oh my god, shoutouts to Up Air right now. That was a clean 52%. Jesus Christ. Good tech, but I don't know if it matters right now.
Wow, that was gross.
Dang. I told you Frosty's gonna be good. Frosty's gonna be darn good.
And then just Olympia versus fast fallers is so good too.
You can be a good player on a good fast faller, but if you're in the hands of Olympia, you look like a fool.
Yep, you just die.
It's like, I got a grab or I got an up air. Like, the world is my oyster. The world is several oysters even. They keep giving me oysters.
Why? What am I going to do with all of these oysters?
I can't hold all of these oysters. Oh, dear. I like the pop to go high. You grab ledge. Okay, you get the mix-up. Oh, I think we were going for the soft reverse bear there. I love the gem dash.
Jeez Louise.
What do? You can't go high, you can't go low. You got to win on stage first. You do make it back, though. Into the grab, into the throw. 118 on fire. Could lead into a kill.
Doesn't get the sweet spot there.
No. Shine into the tech chase. Barely miss spaces. They're both just swinging at each other. The gem dash into the forward air will absolutely seal the deal.
I tell you, man, Olympia definitely got some nerfs, but this character is still very good.
Olympia went from like clear top one to like has some threats now.
Went from top one to not quite Zetter.
But some people still think so. I've heard arguments.
I mean, watching this, would you blame him?
Nope, absolutely not.
That is 3 straight aerials unshielded that this Olympia has been safe on.
I mean, some of it is addicts struggling to like find their placements. Sometimes you don't need to struggle to find your placement. Sometimes fade back forward air plays the game. It's a good move. But it was also a good call out on the movement. Because if there's one thing Frosty's been doing, it's zooming around. If you're able to start calling this out or swatting them out of some of the double jumps, I like that going to ledge. Risky air dodge, but we do get there. Ooh, I need to see a little bit harder punish on air dodge to ledge. Don't get the ledge intangibility at that point.
I like these spot dodges. We're trying to mix up around the grab, but you just have to find more damage right now. Otherwise, something like this might happen, and you could just be losing your stock.
Oh, barely misses that forward air. I think that would have sealed the deal. Oh, the empty movement. See, that's honestly what I'm scared of right now.
Goodness.
Yeah, there we go.
Didn't even pop. Crystal and all, blast zone. See you later.
You see Frosty and the player, Frosty and Addict in the player game, they're like, what happened?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you too can have this sick Olympia skin at home and support the Evo prize pool for later on this year.
Have you seen what that prize pool is now?
10 bands, right?
10 bands just from selling punch rats.
Yeah.
Not from even people entering.
Imagine if they gave a skin to a cool character. Like, you know who doesn't have enough skins? Loxodont.
Lox doesn't have enough skins?
Loxodont would look sick with an Evo skin.
Huh.
Honestly, if they gave an Evo skin to everybody, they would sell.
Right, yes. That takes a lot of work.
It does.
A lot of work. You did tell me you completed the player survey, and you were like, I told them that they need to make more Clairen and Lox skins. I was like, you are evil.
Yeah, no, I gave them the most honest, like, earnest answers all throughout. And then right at the end, I was just like, and also give me more Lox and Clairen skins, please, thank you.
I mean, use code wisely. I'm totally down for more Lox and Clairen skins. We can both be biased together, friend.
We will shill upon this hill, folks.
Mm-hmm. Help me pay my rent. Okay. Ooh,
Gosh.
that fade back. The movement from ADDICT feels a lot more confident and comfortable right now. I think going to the slightly bigger stage helps, but like, ooh, that's gonna lead. Yeah, you gotta de-up to that corner, and it's, especially when you're that high, because if you hold up a little too far, you're just dying off the top. It's so scary.
Oh my god.
That was all off of the fireball parry. Oh, you wanted the roll. You wanted the roll so badly. Oh my god. The air dodge actually may have sealed their fate. You thought like, oh, I need to get away from the gems, but now you're in front of Olympia without an air dodge.
Uh-oh. Just dead. Just dead.
The first stock from ADDICT was looking so good too. I was seeing movement, I was seeing the play on shield, but Frosty's just ramped it up another notch.
I mean, sometimes you just have to play like the angriest mage possible and just cast Fireball, okay? Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Ooh, I didn't think I was actually, I thought we were gonna get like one more before that killed. Even on fire. Okay. The thing is, these are both characters that want to play in your face. They both want to play rush down. They both want to, like, I want to hit you and hit you hard.
Right, and one of them are going to outbutton the other. That's how this goes.
And the problem is, if you are slightly outbuttoning the other one, it looks like a massacre.
I wouldn't mind some downer mix-ups, honestly, from ADDICT, just to kind of get...
from both of them, but yeah.
Yeah, true.
Ooh, I like that. I'm curious about the throw choices, because, like, we got two fast followers on the screen right now.
Yeah, if you do up there, you're probably just getting an up strong out of that.
I feel like we might be playing a little bit too much of a mix-up. That down tilt to cover ledge was gross. If that had comboed into the sweet spot, we would have seen a clip on Twitter in 5 minutes. Hey.
Frosty doing everything they can, but might just die from that there.
Joey's friend Frosty trying to make it happen right now. The spike. Oh, barely misses. Actually could be huge, but gets to ledge instead.
Oh, grabs. Good DI out
so
still.
Many almost forward airs here. Great job. I want to see a little bit more of the forward throw, like down throw and up throw mix up from ADDICT. If they're on fire and they think you're going to do forward throw, you do down throw, suddenly you are in like the juiciest up strong spot you've ever wanted in your life.
So scared right now.
You know what? Why not? Why not have reverse forward air kill there?
Not just kill, purple.
Yes.
Imagine.
Get the 0 to death here. ADDICT. I know you have it in you. I know you have it in you. I've seen you combo fast fallers before.
There's that downer, Sam.
There we go. This is how it starts. I wanted to see it. I want to get another game. The problem, oh, yeah, I was about to say the problem is
one counter hit.
Yeah, you overextend once, and Olympia's like,
I also would not want to take BioBirb to Hadojo. That's too many up airs. We are going to start this off here. Nair on shield, and then immediately punished.
Yeah, you got to be really careful with those nairs. If you're letting yourself either shield grabbed or just travels all the way out. I was going to say shield grabbed, or you're putting yourself in a spot where they're going to shield drop.
Right. That needle charge movement was crazy.
Oh, Bio's been posting some dirty clips.
Bio's going to single-handedly get this character nerfed, and I cannot thank them enough.
I mean, we can't say single-handedly. We can thank Toothbrush. We can thank a few different people.
07, folks. 07. Right now, 1,000,000% to 0.
Yeah, but you did take 3 rocks to the face, and there's so, oh my god, why didn't that hit?
I think because of the animation of them reaching down to grab the rock, I guess. Uh-oh. I respect it.
I respect it so much. You're down 157 to 36, and you're like, but if I hit this, it's even.
Like that.
If I hit this, it's even. It's really the Kragg mentality, isn't it? That's
Percents don't matter. Only look at the stock count.
a rock.
God, that right there, down air on shield just makes me angry.
What's the mix-up? Are they going to jump out, or are they going to land with an aerial?
No, it's going to be what of all the aerials they're going to hit on your shield.
Right. Well, no, the mix-up is if they do down iron shield and they keep landing with aerials, you parry it.
Right.
But if they just let you parry and you whiff, you're like, oh, I'm an idiot. All right, cool. They're in my head.
Huh.
I can say, you can just grab that.
Yeah. Crazy recovery to get back there. Goodness gracious. That should have been frog legs.
I've been really impressed by ZXA's rock game as well. In the against the other Ranno, we were calling out the had so many opportunities. That's like, yeah, I know your jump habits. I know where you like to tongue. Oh my god! Oh my god!
We both had the same thought of like, oh boy.
This might be it. Yeah. This is the tag. We do have pillar still.
I thought he was going to pillar out there, to be honest.
But while I've been singing Mike's praises as far as like...
So that needle on shield, to my understanding, is actually even. That one single needle right there at the bottom, and that's like why some of my complaints for the character is the fact that you just land on somebody's shield like that and you're guaranteed to grab.
Okay. Oh, got the double needle to land. Because I think ZXA Mike wanted to jump out with an option and just like, oh, I can't get up.
Right. I'm in hit stun right now.
Yeah. I mean, the problem is oh yeah, the rock game has been phenomenal for Mike, but everything from BioBird is just on another level after that. Just because, you know what? I said it's going to want the clip.
I don't blame him. I do it. It was fine.
Wanted it.
Incredible work.
I love this game. I love the dumb ping pong stuff. Oh no! Oh god! I thought you were holding out. I just realized Ranno's at 217.
And that's a 3-stock at 217. Goodness gracious! You actually hear the crowd laugh along with that. That was pretty nuts to see.
We gotta finish our food. But I mean, that's not just a ooh, ZXA Mike is really struggling here. That is a BioBird is saying, I am going to be the most difficult person to kill.
And we run it immediately back.
I like it. You know that, hey, this wasn't the stage's fault. I got to make some life choices here.
What? Who am I going to play in losers?
God, oh, yep, the get-up attack just totally misses. Yeah, you can re-jump out of it. You can jump after you, hit another hitbox that includes your own rock and the pillar.
God, I love BioBirb. I've watched BioBirb play for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
That needle on shield makes me angry every time I see it.
I roomed with Bio at tournaments. That doesn't mean I can be like, dude, this is grimy.
Hey.
We played to win.
At the CSS screen.
I talked to ZB about the same idea of how do you feel knowing that there's a lot of things in the game that have been nerfed directly because of you?
Right.
I felt really bad for a long time, but now I get it.
Honestly, I would wear it as a badge of honor if I was a top player. I am not a top player, so therefore I'm just like, ah.
Well, when he said when he was mad, it's because he was getting things nerfed. When he's like, I'm top 30 at this point. Now that he's, top 10, it's like, all right, fine.
Nice up air, okay.
Once again, we're getting the frog up to certain percents, and then we just can't find that final up air, that final forward air. Go. Oh, that's out of the jump, too. We get the pillar. Go to ledge.
Whoa, how did we not hit
I'm
each
confused
other?
about how neither of them hit.
Into the boob.
Buble, okay. I was going to say I respect it. I don't know if I do at that point. That feels very hopeful.
BioBirb wasn't ready for it. They didn't grab.
And then punish, I guess. BioBird was waiting. Bio was just waiting for that double jump. And once again, it felt so even until Bio's been sitting above 100% for so long now. It has turned into stray hit city. Oh, no.
That was gross.
Tech chase. I have a bad feeling right now.
What's that, Wisely?
That.
Yeah, Wisely.
That.
Nowhere and are insanely good, and you've never heard of them before. And other times, you know, you just see people who are trying the game for the first time, and you know, everything in between. So we'll see who Wisely is up again as we hop into the first game of the day, Xanpanman versus Wisely, and it gets hot right off the rip. As oh my God, wanted it all.
And I appreciate that about these Lox players, right? That they smell blood in the water sometimes. And that's like the first interaction of the game. You're going to immediately go for a spike, try to turn around the momentum instantly. But instead, it is Wisely who's grabbing the stage here right now, trying to keep this elephant in the corner. But it's just side special and straight in.
Yeah, great work there. Just the rushes through Wisely's defenses, and tries to throw out that F strong a little bit ill-advised. Generally, the up strong is the better option in most of the circumstances, but hey, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, if he hits the next F strong, it'll definitely kill.
I liked going for that seed into a read afterwards on the punish here for Wisely. Didn't quite land it, but that's okay. You can go for something riskier here.
Yeah, and Wisely a couple times has gotten the punish on the up B, but finally just catches that up B of his own up in the top blast zone, and yeah, looks good.
And now you can just take this this base platform and run with it here. Oh, and look, the platform is just even dragging the elephant over into the corner. Able to sneak out, though.
Yeah, Lox having some trouble in this matchup. I mean, we see basically the reason why it was originally thought of as unwinnable, because this Maypul, just so much pressure, Sturm.
Yeah, and Wisely isn't even really going for like the big up arrows. Oh, that's a broken shield and a very dead Maypul.
Poor Wisely.
Hey, it happens to the best of us, right?
Oh yeah, of course. Everybody's had their shield broken on stream at least once. If not, you're not a real platform fighter player. That's all I'm saying.
That's what the elephant's here to do too. Break shields, and just make you look silly. But
yeah, be talked about. While he's in the room, of course.
But so Wisely's not even going for like the big up air ladders. That was one of the big changes in this most recent patch, was making it a little harder and less consistent to get those up air ladders on, especially in these bigger bodies.
Yeah, it's also like on floaties, not quite as crazy. Like it's still pretty good, but it's not like against Kragg. Kragg is the receiver of the up airs.
And that's our perspective on this commentary spot, right?
We are a couple of Kragg mains. We see people up there that they don't have a rock, and we're like, what's going on?
You know, you could have picked a character with the rock.
Yeah, exactly. Where is the rock? I miss it.
Another seed drop into mix-up, but Xanpanman's going to be able to fall to the ledge and recover safely here. Oh no, but the platform is a trap! There you go.
Nice, Wisely getting that double fair out. Sorry, double nair. And, okay, now looking for a little bit more, but Xan picks up the grab, see what the edge guard is. Oh, goes for the F strong again. I feel like if he just replaced all of his F strongs with up strongs, he'd be winning this game right now.
Yeah, it just has, you know, the roundabout coverage, right? Oh, but that
and just no end lag too.
Pucks with the back air cleans it up. Yeah, up strong is just such a strong.
Yeah.
Not even that much
double
knockback wise, but
he wanted a triple. He wanted 3. Man, and these are these up air chains you were talking about. Tons of damage.
That's the nature of this stage too. Like sometimes you have the platform to be able to escape, and that time it was just the perfect layout to be a victim to it.
And
oh, a little too low.
Too low, unfortunately. Xan falls into the depths, but it looks a little unbothered. He's giving a little bit of a nod, a little bob. Not really a gamer nod. I think there's too many nods for a gamer nod.
Yeah, I think he just knows.
Yeah.
I should have pressed the button a little earlier. That's all. You gotta wash your hands of it. Go to game 2.
True. All right, popping onto Tempest Peak. This stage a lot of Loxodonts like, you know, do they cover the platforms very well with their nair? So let's see. Yeah,
I mean, the elephant is like basically on the platform. Look at that. The platform is under his ears over on this left side of the stage right now.
Yeah, I always love watching Lox's ears when he goes through all his animations. They're just flopping around. They're looking so silly. It's great.
Someone had to rig that.
Yeah, true. Somebody rigged that model. It was like, how would an elephant's ears flop if he swung an axe at someone? I think it'd go like this.
I think I had a nightmare about that once.
Yeah, looks like a nightmare for our elephant. Actually, it does manage to air dodge through that. This is going to be a bit harder for Wisely to get the kill off the top. I believe the tallest blast zone we got in the game. Okay, that's one way to get the job done.
High vertical ceiling means just go for the horizontal KO.
True.
And it works out here for Wisely. Looking good in game number 2. What's Xanpanman going to do to answer back?
Hey,
he heard you.
He finally got it.
Let it be known I don't whiff a forward strong 8 times in a row.
Exactly. Not this Xanpanman. Oh, I really like that reset on the platform with the Tusk to knock off. That does so much shield stun.
Then you try to get the Meteor into force the shield into grab with the command grab over on the side, but Wisely was the wise one to it.
Yeah, it was a good idea. It was definitely a good idea. Xanpanman's got some stuff for sure. All the way in this round 1. This is the scary thing. You never know who you're going to be fighting against in round 1 because it could be somebody who's just been grinding the hell out of ranks, and this just happened to be the first tournament in their area.
Yeah, in the Midwest is the land of the hidden bosses, right?
True.
Oh, but what are we doing here? Wisely in the double.
Really nice re-wrap combo. Love to see Wisely hit that one. I know he's been labbing those.
And he showed up at the perfect time here to take a 2-stock-to-1 lead.
Looking pretty strong. It's difficult to come back in the game against Maypul, who's just like such a suffocating character to fight against. You really have to. Oh my god. You really have to get some big read on their movement to figure out the best way in. Otherwise, they can just kind of hang back and whip punish a lot of things you do. And Wisely doing just that.
Yeah, that is definitely Wise's game plan here. Just use the dash back, use the full range of this bottom platform on Tempest Peak.
Oh, he could have down stronged. Or up strong.
And yeah, that gives Wisely another chance at life here on this stock. Mixing up the recovery, sneaking onto the platform. And Xanpanman retreats to the corner and is in trouble now.
Up and goes for the parry. It's tough to hit that one. A lot of people. All right, come on. Come on. Strong attack. You got a parry. Oh no.
And yeah, that could be the difference here. The dash attack into up.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's over.
There you go.
It's over. 121. Not the perfect DI. Could have survived a little longer, but still Wisely gonna take that. And it's a fun character.
He is really fun. I like fighting against him. There are a lot of characters in the game that are like a chore to fight against, but even when the elephant's doing like the dumb things, it's like, okay.
But I can always hit him, you know?
Yeah.
I can always hit him back just as hard. And now he's got the farmer outfit on, the overalls, and the floral patterns on the ground. This is so funny. His outfit gets muddy from all the flowers he's working through.
Oh yeah, it does. I've never seen this skin before.
Yeah, it's pretty new, I think.
Yeah, it's the new season.
Very nice, confirm. Does not quite get the kill, but I mean, this Orcane is cooking. Love to beating the heck out. Sorry, this Loxodont is cooking the Orcane. Beating the heck out of this fish, man. And, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Back air.
You try to avoid the meteor, and then the back air is right there where you were trying to thread a needle, so easy stock.
That looks real strong right now. But trying to pick up even more, and yeah, this is what happens when you take Orcane when you take Lox to this stage. Lox is just an absolute demon on these platforms.
Yeah, I didn't pay too close attention to what their striking pattern was, but look at this. Served right up.
Yeah, just the perfect positioning for a lot of these follow-ups. Up throw onto the platform, tech chase. Once again gets the follow-up, and it's still cooking. Man, this farmer going crazy.
Yeah, these platforms are Lox's territory for sure.
Yup, I'm trying to get the grab after the bubble, but now Lox is just following up really, really hard. Gets the up strong all the way across with that shovel. And another back air almost seals the deal. We're on the verge of a 3-stock.
Yeah, it's getting closer and closer, and let's see if I guess he just chose to go left.
Sometimes you need a break. You need to be done, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, I'm sure the thought process when you were on that left magnifying glass was, how did I end up on this stage again? What the heck was I thinking?
Yeah.
Because that was a brutal display of how good Lox is on this stage, and we're going back. Chad, we're going back.
You know, I don't know if I agree with this. I'll be honest. It looked real good for Lox, but hey, you know, sometimes people have favorite stages. I have personally stubbornly gone back to stages that I've just gotten my absolute teeth kicked in on, just because it's like, no, this is my favorite stage. I can do it.
That's me in Ethereal Forest. Because, you know,
Yep.
I just want to kill people with forward strong at like 40 because it's fun. But there are definitely characters that do better things on Ethereal Forest than my Kragg.
You know, and I gotta say, dude's doing a lot better.
Yeah, this is already more percent than he did last game.
Great counter pick. Excellent counter pick, Bubby Dude.
He just wanted to make the commentaries look wrong.
Yeah, you're right.
Intentional 3-stock to make us look bad.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like that's what every single player does. They choose actions directly. The only purpose is to make us wrong. Yeah, that's rough. Yeah, and we see Buddy Dude going for a lot of up Bs back to the puddle. And generally, this is something that's super punishable, especially on a stage this small. Even if it's all the way across stage, Lox can just run over there and upstrong you, especially on the platform. So
yeah, Love Tub has not missed a single one of those teleport punishes. So we'll have to see if he thinks about the next recovery. Oh, no, he's just going to immediately do it again.
Yeah, just needs a meatball. Not the worst thing ever, but oh yeah, there it is.
And all of a sudden, a 3-stock again is a possibility. After the start was still much stronger for Buddy Dude.
Oh, that's for Chad. Unable to get the punish off there. A lot of times what you can do is you can go for that bubbles into a up strong or down strong. But this time, seems like the one getting the strong attacks is our Love Tub.
And you could have dash attack canceled the up strong into the puddle too, just to like really seal the deal because of that positioning. However, as you mentioned, Fate seems like it's a more circuitous path than the last game, but a similar path.
Yeah, maybe try to go for the forward strong to get the kill, but a great follow-ups. I love these up air up strongs from Love Tub. Just a really good way to secure kills early as well as just rack up a ton of percent. Yeah, down tilt, gets the spike. Ooh. And first you don't succeed, try again, and second back air works after the first one missed. Wow, what a...
I thought Eruption back air 1 would have been cheap.
Leprechauns are like, I'm just a huge fan. All right, go die Delta. Probably what you want to tell me after I told that joke. But Treyara versus John Wick. It looks like the Ranno and the basketball skin. That one's a classic. That's been the thing that we've seen a ton of skins for throughout the different tournament seasons, and you always love to see it.
And we weren't sure what character John Wick 3 was going to land on, because in the past, John Wick 3 was playing Forsburn, as you mentioned.
Yep.
I do know that when he was playing Smash Ultimate, he had like one of the deeper randoms in the Midwest that I recall.
Makes sense,
so
yeah.
Picking up characters is not a strange thing to him. But right now, he is getting meatballed.
It does happen to the best of us. Yeah, Meatball, very powerful tool to control space. A lot of times what you're going to use for Ranno is Nair to break it, but it's also a little bit of a commitment because, you know, Lox has such a big disjoint that you're going to be able to outrange that if you throw it up preemptively.
With that said, this ledge trap scenario for John Wick 3 has been very effective, closing the gap and all that percent, keeping this elephant locked off the stage.
Yep, and tries to short hop over the tongue, but ends up just getting juked all the way. Now let's see, going back to ledge, trying to get the ledge dash on, and uses the grab immediately.
Yep.
Hoping.
Look at that patience from John Wick. He just crouched there, waited, knowing that Treyara was going to have to approach with something in the corner, and then it leads to the stock.
Yeah, playing really, really well for John Wick now. Let's see what he can do in terms of racking up some extra credit. And yeah, oh, just picks up. I like that option, you know, going past the ledge with that side B.
Yeah, you don't usually think of the Loxodont going that far off the ledge with it. You usually think of really close, and then you're able to tech, but not close enough to the wall.
Yep, not close enough to be hit by that parry. So it seems like Treyara is still going to be okay, but Fair sets up really bad positioning here. Now, once again, in the corner versus Ranno. Like you talked about last time, John Wick's ledge trapping was the thing that made him a ton of money, got him a ton of damage in that last stock.
And just really exposing the idea that, you know, Lox has such a hard time coming off of that ledge, right? That seems to be one of the big weaknesses of this character. You have to commit to something to get off the ledge, and as soon as all those air dodges showed up, that was just extra percent for John Wick.
Oh, really good pickup here for Treyara. Gets the meatball into up strong, and now gets a couple charges of magma along the way. Always really important to have that recovery-wise versus Ranno, because if you get hit off stage without any charges, it's super, super easy to rinse repeat back air edge guard. But, oh, big opening, gets the down strong. Tons of damage, not the kill just yet, though.
Ooh. I thought that spike was going to lead into something a little stronger, but instead we just reset this ledge trap scenario, and John Wick is very comfortable here, but even then, I guess it doesn't matter. Misclick and you're done.
Yup. Okay, picking up the up air into fair combo. Getting some good early percent on the elephant, but yeah, it seems like the pressure is unrelenting here, sir.
And yeah, this is your tech chase game that Ranno is so well known for. And okay, with that air dodge caught, I believe this should just be dead. Yep, there you go.
No charges means you can't come back. And like I said, it's so important. If you're off stage and you don't have charges, you're basically a sitting duck or a sitting elephant, which is, I guess, even easier to hit.
Falls even faster.
Yeah, true.
Than a duck.
Yeah. Yeah, the feathers help.
They tend to.
Yo, when are we getting a duck character in Rivals of Aether 2? That's what I'm saying.
When are we getting a Canadian Goose?
Canadian Goose would go hard.
Quintuple S tier character.
Bro, Canadian Goose in Rivals of Aether 2, I go crazy for that.
People waiting for Rivals 2 Workshop. Take notes.
Oh, yeah. To be fair, elephants are my favorite animal, and I do not play Loxodont. I'm a fake fan.
Well, now we're in the hockey versus basketball match.
Yep. All right, chat, what's better, hockey or basketball? Put 1 for hockey, 2 for basketball. Let me see it. I'm also not looking at chat, so I don't know what you're gonna say, but I want to start a war.
Well, I don't watch too much basketball, but I do know the Pacers are going crazy right now.
Oh yeah,
it's a whole story.
Nice. Oh, great hog there. Not an animal in this game, but definitely something that comes up a lot.
That took me a minute to pick that up. Oh man, you're too clever for your own good.
Yeah, it's okay as long as someone notices.
Sometimes you got to make that joke on commentary that one person in chat gets, and it's like, this is for you.
Oh man, I actually have one on this exact matchup that I've used before. We'll see if it comes up again. But now, great parry sends off stage. I mean, it feels like Treyara has a lot of the pieces working for him, but the moment disadvantage comes out, John Wick is just running away with it.
Yeah, and John Wick is being a little slippery in the disadvantage himself here, although this parry is going to be good into the reverse fair. Try to get some Magma stuff started. How far can you go here, Treyara? Okay, everyone's living.
Yeah, and unfortunately now Lock's in a really bad spot. Does get a little mini stall there with the empty down B and try to get the ledge hog slip off with the side B. Not in time. Still, though, has a chance to come back into this. This is only a best of 3 at this juncture in the bracket. Ward throw off stage, not enough to get the stock. Let's see what the option is. And once again, tries to get the ledge hog with side B, but just a mite too slow. And yeah, that's a great tech. Gets out of that spot despite the purple. But I don't know. I don't know if he's making it back.
Yeah, this is just how relentless John Wick 3 has been on these ledge situations. It's, like, you lived, but at what cost? You're at 150 already on your second stock.
Yeah, and it seems like John Wick is just very happy to let the percent build. Eventually, one of these moves will land a killing blow. And he, despite DIing in, we're far past the DI trap mix up. And just, yeah, the kicks are in.
Take your sweet time. Really, any aerial would have KO'd there almost. Like up air might have KO'd soon.
Yup, high enough for sure. A ton of... Oh, okay. A ton of stacks removed by that up B and actually gets the kill off the left.
Well, if you're a Loxodont and you're killing with your up special reverse on the left side at like 180, your game plan has gone horribly awry.
Yeah, you need to be getting a little bit earlier than that for sure. And answering back really, really well. It's just, you know.
Needle time.
What do you do?
I've got a lead. You have to figure out something.
John Wick's looking really good here. But a lot of parries have come out from Treyara, and he's gotten pretty nice punishes off of them, but it just still hasn't seemed not enough. And, a little too low. You can be a bit more accurate, but sometimes people come out of nowhere and you don't really know them other than just a couple tournaments they've had. Or even sometimes they don't even have that record. So we'll be starting off here, but already lots of up airs. That move's 2 frames faster, you know. It used to be 2 frames slower.
really. He needs it.
Yeah, he does. He does. How else would he do what he just did? But
Oh,
great
here you
answer
go.
back. Here we go. And then, let's see how the edge guard's looking. Nope, just flips right out of there. Not a true combo, just a little bit of a string. And huge back air. Sets up a nice position, catches the flip. Long as you stop this from getting to ledge this lion, but nope. Sometimes you get past, they get past you and turn it around so quickly.
Pulch for sure had the right idea on that edge guard, but then just, I think, got up from the ledge a little too fast there. Oh, now it's Z's turn to answer back off the stage. Just barely misses, but you get the forward throw instead.
Oh, no fire this time. So actually, pretty huge deal. And a lot of times, that's why you see the Zetter set up the fire on the ledge with the down B. Not enough still, because it wasn't quite close enough to the ledge. And just trying to get out of there unescaped. Does fall back on, but a trade really, really important here.
Yeah, that was a great trade for Pulch, because if you don't trade there, you basically lose. And then the back air in the neutral does get the job done.
Wow, okay, great work for Pulch. Coming in here, she's playing super, super well right now, but it still has to keep going, right? Like you can never let your foot off the gas pedal against Zetterburn, because if you catch it slipping, even for a moment.
You don't feel comfortable against Zetterburn unless you have like a 3-stock-to-1 lead and he's about to die.
Yeah, exactly.
Very great comeback character.
Yup. Certainly had it happen to me.
And Pulch looking to just hold this center. Oh, what a great interception here with the back air.
Yeah, excellent work. Gets the forward strong back hit. Sends all the way to the other direction. Not enough to get the stock, but we see the ledge grab with that forward B, but not enough to get the stock still. 123%. Really, really good spot to be in as Lox, as a lot of your moves are already killing.
We get some magma interceptions here, looking for a big spike, but instead the flame is going to flank here for Z, keeping him alive, and now getting to put down some offense of his own, but he's caught on this platform. It's scary to get down. Yep, where are you going to go?
Purpled up, sent to the blast zone, full magma charge. Haven't really seen a lot of Pulch's magma usage yet. I'm excited to see what she's got cooking with that one, but now double fair, almost gets sent off the back. Great. I really like these aggressive options out of the corner from Pulch, not letting Zetterburn just sit at the ledge for free, and making them really respect her edge guarding.
Oh, okay, there's the explosion, just kind of break the advantage state. I like that choice. Because now it gives you the stage back, and then you get this position for the second back air, almost enough to KO.
Huge damage on, but a forward air is going to clean it up, and now last stock versus Zetterburn, I mean...
we've seen this movie.
We've seen this movie before. I think Pulch, though, has what it takes. I think she's probably going to come out on top.
She's got to hold this.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Shut it down ASAP. Don't let any big shine shenanigans start. Catch that corner platform with the back air. Good stuff.
Yeah, and she's playing super well. I've really liked her movement and positioning in the corner. A lot of times she'll just set up the meatball in such a way that takes a lot of things away from Zetter, and then she'll intercept Zetter before he's able to get back to ledge, to the wall, not just ledge. Because it's really important, because the moment he gets on that wall, you can just wall ride and tech pretty much anything you want to do. So, great work by Pulch. Let's see what the stage counter pick is. We do find ourselves on Merchant Port. A lot of setters favor this stage a lot, just due to the wide space that you get to perform all your lovely combo needs.
Oh, and don't forget the fireball's faster now, because he needs that too.
Well, I mean, you can't just nerf him. You gotta give him something.
So it's going to cover this long base platform even faster and just provide more pressure here. As Z starts a big combo, able to just apply a little bit of fire on the recovery back, which could be handy, but it already burns out as Pulch answers.
Yup. And a nice fair. Oh! Throws down into the blast zone. See what the option is. Down tilt spike, tries to get the reset with the up air. We saw earlier one of the other Zetterburns was going for up air up strongs against fast fallers. I think it was against the Orcane. So would have worked here as well, I think, but just not the right timing on that up air. And a great catch of the flip, not letting Zetter get away with anything.
Yeah, Pulch is just doing such a great job of taking away the platforms on this stage, knowing that that's where Zetter wants to hide. Oh, what percent was that at?
117 after hit. Yeah, I mean, so the thing is, Loxodont, while heavy, is still a floaty, so dies a little bit earlier off the top than some of the other characters like Kragg would.
That's crazy. But, I mean, I should never be surprised when a Zetter gets a kill like that, even on a heavy, right?
Yup. Up strong, be strong. It's called strong for a reason.
Fair point. I concede.
Almost gets the forward strong, but okay.
Oh.
Parry leads to a big punish and a ladder up to the top platform. But once again, the upward strong.
And that one was 119 after the hit, but it was on the top platform.
Yeah, that one
the
makes
other one
sense.
was base. And
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
what the heck?
Yep. Powerful move.
But here's Pulch's answer back. Powerful back air of own. Trying to just hold the center. Now, again, take away the platform. That's the game plan.
Yep. Oh, try to get the stomp to extend onto the meatball, but wrong positioning, and now turnaround is here. Z racking up the damage, suffocating the elephant right now, and carries all the way off to the corner. Might be able to get something more. No, just...
I think that combo had every different possible up air hitbox. It was so goofy. She went left, then center, then right.
Yep. That's setter up air.
Jack of all trades, master of many of them, it turns out.
Yeah, it turns out also those. Oh yeah, up air sets up for a good position. Let's see the fair. Just a weak hitbox, but does manage to land in time. Oh, okay, doesn't get the punish though, and now we find ourselves on last stock. Pulch has shown that she's able to get early stocks through edge guarding. She's given the opportunity to, but this is going to be tough. As already 128%, we know we are deep into the upstrong kill range.
Yeah, you really want to set up some kind of ledge trap, ledge guard situation if you can, but I mean, get the hit in first.
Yeah, these dares just getting baited out and punished, but all right, great pickup here into the down air. Wrong position on the up tilt, but still, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and just missing that up tilt a little bit, that meant you had to readjust the combo, right? And then as soon as you readjust and then miss the spacing by a little bit, that is Z's answer back.
Yeah, he's really good at that. Just a lot of times you'll overextend a combo very, very slightly versus Zetter, and it'll make you pay. But we have, this is our first game 3. I think this is our first game 3.
Huh.
A lot of 2-0s so far, but this one being a little bit closer. We saw a bit, I don't know, it felt very dominating in both directions. Even though it was last stock, it just really felt like the person who was in control of the game was just so far ahead. So like in the first one, Pulch, the second one, Z. So let's see how this next game plays out. If one of them will go off to an early lead like the last two, or will it be a bit closer?
So far, I like the way that Pulch was controlling with the aerials there on the rock wall, but it's Z's answer back with another really strong up air combo. Taking the whole platform to the right side and then all the way up into the corner. Good DI, though, to make sure you didn't die or nothing, but still, the damage is brutal here. Looking for the low recovery, but instead Z goes high.
Yeah, and this stage's a little dangerous to play against Zetter just due to the fact that both the forward throw went on fire and the forward air killed really, really quickly off the sides. Unfortunately, up air also killed off the top pretty early. But yeah, you just have to be so careful with your DI in the corner versus this character on the stage.
Yes, especially when you can launch an offensive starting from one of these top left or right platforms, right?
Yeah, really
That's where
carry
it's
them off
super
there.
scary.
Okay, big damage. Zetter getting about a 6-piece combo.
Getting the grab on the whiff and then able to tech chase here with a down air. Not able to find that back air connection that I'm sure Pulch was looking for.
Yeah, wanted a little bit more with the neutral B, but was not in the right spot to get it.
And now those fireballs are just being relentless. And as soon as Pulch thought she was able to get turned around into an up strong combo.
Yep. Another forward air sends off stage, trying to pick up something here, but that actually could have been the stock if Z had thought that fireball was going to connect. There's no floor hug on it. Still finally catches the fair in the corner. This is probably the reason that Pulch picked the stage, but this is the reason I was scared for her because, you know, you get fired up, you throw somebody, headbang a little bit, it has to go really early here.
And that wasn't even, you know, a super flashy Zetterburn stock to play with, right?
Yeah.
You were just chipping away. You had like one 6-piece combo at the start, and then it was just fireball into 2-piece, fireball into 2-piece.
Yep.
Once you're at 150 and then on fire, in the corner, you're in trouble.
Very true. Okay, good pickup. It's the back air. No big follow-up, though. The onus is really on Pulch to make this advantage take count, as back air is enough. Okay, 47%, very doable. Last 2 times, the person who took the first stock was also the person who won the game, but Pulch could make a change here.
A great reverse roll in the corner. Usually don't anticipate someone to put their back to the corner in that way, but that bought Pulch some really reliable stage real estate. Oh, that was such a scary forward air.
Yeah, not able to get the final one in the blast zone, but this is a big damage here for Pulch. Up to not the direction sent, and I think this, okay, goes for the up air. Upstrong wasn't able to connect, but a forward air does it, and Pulch, but like this is how it happens. The TOs have decided we're gonna be replaying that match.
All right. Well, this is good because I get to make up for the fact that I called it the wrong stage last time. We are on game 1 on Jules Vale.
Jules Vale.
I'm still working on the stage.
Wait, what'd you call it?
I called it Merchant Port.
Oh, yeah. Merchant Port's the one with the water.
The one with, you know.
No,
I wish I had thought of that.
Yeah, this was the one with the jewels. No, if you play Dungeons of Aether, you know about Jules Vale. Apparently, I don't know.
I heard that game's sweet. I haven't played it.
It looks cool. It looks cool. Definitely on the list, but the list is long at the moment.
Oh yeah, I know that struggle.
Yeah, all right, we are going back to this game 1 here. Despite a pretty significant advantage for Landon, let's see if he can recreate that situation. I like the edge guarding that he was going for in the last game. A lot of forward strong, reset, re-hit the forward strong, and it worked. It worked really, really well. Let's see what we go for here. And tongue sling into up air. That's the classic. It's so hard to contest because the speed at which he comes at you and the hitbox is a little bit disjointed. Works really, really well for Ranno.
And so now Landon has already been in disadvantage more than they were in game number 1. Oh, and I thought the tech chase was there, but instead just going back for the roll in.
Yeah. It's an interesting guessing position when you hit somebody with a tech situation all the way in the corner, because it's technically like a 33-33, based on if you tech in, out, or in place. But when they're in the corner like that, it's just a 50-50. And so a lot of times people will just automatically cover the one that covers 2 tech options, even though there's not really 2 tech options. It's really just in or out.
And it's the timing's difference between neutral and whatever.
Yeah,
right?
but most moves that you're covering tech in place and tech out with, we'll cover both of them, most of them.
Now we are even at 2 stocks apiece here. Okay, good DIing down and teching. And now holding the center of the platform, just escaping once again, allowing Landon to get the full breadth of that up air, but just barely missed the tipper.
Up and a great tech. Both these players have been very on point with teching in these wall situations. We see it again. Down tilt techs, steals the ledge, and goes for a reset with a down air into up strong. Misses the tech. Wow, really nice setup there for Landon.
Super clean stuff. And it's just about the persistence, right? Like, when you put someone in that tech situation and they just keep resetting and resetting and resetting, that can wear down their mental stack.
Yup. Oh, and catches the DI in. Now we are in a last stock situation.
Remember, this was a spot where Landon was up 3 stocks to 1 before the regain.
Yeah, very true.
So Benne here playing with a kind of a free chance, second chance, as it were.
Second chance on the same stage. Okay, but now good DI. Finally not getting hit by that neutral B follow-up after the up throw. Yeah, just trying to hold this center stage, but it's difficult to do against this disjoint from the Clairen.
And as long as that platform is just barely there to help cover these jump-ins from Landon, Benne's going to take advantage of it. Oh, the double tipper up air, not going to quite land.
Yeah, but it's a ton of damage to set up here. Now we're in the corner with an F strong. Edge guard goes for the downer, but a great angle from Benne allows get just back to ledge, but a tipper down strong. There we go. Landon pulls that one out, even though it was very, very close. Much closer than our first attempt.
And I like Benne showing the sign of life there, right? You know, even before the controller misinputted, it was like all Landon all the time in the fake game 1. In the real game 1, we definitely saw more clean gameplay coming out from the Frog. So let's see if on Rock Wall we can get some more of that and turn it around to an even game. And now I can feel less bad. If Benne won game 1, I would have felt bad.
Yeah. Now it's like, all right, we're all fair. We're all fair and square here.
Yeah. Landon won game 1, which is probably what would have happened if the ruling went differently.
Yep.
But now we can have a real set.
Yep. Catches with the up strong. Tech out, covered. And the Frog doing really, really well, staying all over Landon right now. But Landon's recoveries have been really good. But the problem has been getting off the ledge has been a little tough.
And it's just been a little committal.
Yeah.
It'll be like a ledge dash up and then a button. And we know the button's coming.
Yep, and Ranno very able to cover that. Sets with a nair.
Oh, but then the high one, missing the ledge grab, just escaping that situation entirely. Benne was not aware. Good trade here, though. Gets the stock.
Yeah. First lead for Benne of the set. Now, not able to get the coverage Landon needed, and now Benne all over with these tilts and needles. So difficult to deal with on shield.
Now those tech chase down strongs are really hitting. Starting to see Benne tech in more. The problem is the lap is almost online here.
Oh my God! Down strong tipper into up strong. All right, finally gets the stock. Oh, catches out the jump. Great tech. And this is actually a really nice situation for a huge combo. Ooh, does he get a second tipper on the up tilt?
That special getup just set up into crazy damage. I was not anticipating that.
The special getup is really, really strong. But my God, look at all these damage. And the up tilt, wow. Very top inbox, outranging the down air.
Those tipper and the fast fall setups are just so clean from Landon. You can see that there's good labbing done on this.
Yup. Down strong. Oh, actually pushes, slides off there.
Was that the body push?
I think it looked like the body push to me from the mini dash he did. But still, okay, he just gets the kill off the top. Even throwing an up B in there for good measure. And we're last stock. Landon wants to end this off. Doesn't want Benne to get a third chance.
Yep, look how clean those tipper fastballs are.
You'll love to see it. And oh, the down air catching, but not the tipper. Still a lot of jumping out of the corner for Benne. But great pressure, gets the reset into the down air. Once again, no tipper means no further follow-ups, but now it's Benne's turn. But yeah, his instant techs have just been actually putting Benne in a really bad spot.
Yeah, that bought Landon the stage back, bought the control. And really, it's just going to take one more hit.
Yup. Fair. Misses the tech, but not able to catch it. And down strong. Oh.
And the one time Landon misses a tech is in a critical moment.
Yes. But a back air catching the up B out of the corner. Landon secures that victory. Well, I mean, one of the best skins in the game. Obviously, you know, we gotta hope those are that's a Halloween costume, because I really hope Maypul's hands are underneath there.
Oh yeah, that'd be uncomfortable.
Yeah. Had to get a double hand replacement.
How do you make breakfast?
Oh man, with hooks.
Just get a bagel in there and then you're good to go.
Yeah. All right. So
game one.
Game one here. This is about how we expected to go. It's starting off pretty strong for Stango. A little bridge there in the corner, using that invincibility plus the up air to get some damage in, and yeah, try to go for the reset into the up strong, but yeah, it isn't going to make that happen. But a double weak fair into dare. I'm not sure why, but that combo is called the future. I don't know. Ask Zeke why that happened. I'm not sure.
Because in the future you might have a better stock than the one you just had.
True.
Okay, here you go, Wisely.
Yeah, Wisely, just hold the ledge. Let's go.
There you go.
Wisely getting a stock.
2 stocks apiece. So the way these pools do work, I was about to say both these players are guaranteed to make it out one and losers, but that is not the case.
No, you got to win one more. One more and losers.
If you lose this round, you have to win one more. That is true.
Yeah, so So definitely want to win here for both these players. Obviously, Stango, just so he doesn't get made fun of eternally. But no, for Wisely, you know, you want to make it out in winners. It's a lot easier of a path than the losers bracket. There's always going to be some sharks down there.
And sharking down on that platform there is Stango. He gets the up air and then just waits.
Yup, covering with his forward tilt. And yeah, oh, you missed your tech. That's not going to be good. And I
not
feel
the
like
strong fair.
he did like 8 more hits than he needed to. I'm 90% certain at least there was an up strong in there somewhere. But for now, the forward throw with the extra lighter fluid on deck is going to be enough to get the stock. But Wisely playing pretty well so far. Has a nice setup here. Going for the down tilt fair. That's the tried and true versus Zetter. And
oh, and the plant coverage.
Yeah, Lily putting some work in. But oh no, this is a
bad spot.
Bad spot for sure. Down air is teched, but could be a good spot for Wisely. Does get the wrap. Tries to get the re-wrap combo, but it goes a rift too far.
And now here's Stango back. Gets the launch off of the platform. I thought he'd be more aggro with it, but instead just gets an up air. And I mean, it's great damage.
Yup. And Wisely, though, is going to need to do something quick if he wants to come back in this game. Down air, yeah, not close enough to tech anything. And
he very quickly got spiked.
Yeah, he quickly did something.
Not what you were looking for in game 1 there for Wisely, but
I mean, I think he was playing really well, actually.
He was.
I was impressed.
It strikes me a bit of the good old back in the day when we had like our Smash 4 days where we would have like invaders like who were top 10 players in the world come to town, and they would they'd look like you're playing even with them on the first stock, but the first stock was just information, and then they just destroy you after that. So hopefully, let's see if Wisely can avoid that fate here in game number 2.
Yup, and the Catling picks up some extra damage. And, oh, nice dare into Shine. Just really rinse and repeating this pressure for right now for Stango. Finally, Wisely able to find himself on even footing on the ground. But let's see what he goes for. Up air chains, that is what Maypul is known for, but a little bit of SDI gets Stango out of the spot that Wisely was trying to cover. And okay, not the full follow-up for Stango. And just going for, once again, a couple simple hits, not landing the killing blow just yet.
Okay, that will do. I thought that, you know, he went for the down throw there.
Yeah, I feel like F throw probably kill it at that spot. Yeah, I agree.
Wasn't too much different with the result that actually happened, which was just to get the snipe on the forward air on the corner.
Yup. Now Wisely picking up some good combos of his own. Gets some nice damage put into Stango, who is now a knockdown percent for a lot of Wisely's moves. Gets the coverage from the Lily, but now Stango with the shine out of shield. And the back air sets up for even more.
And Stango waited for that special get up too.
Yeah.
I thought the punch could have been even scarier, but it's still looking pretty rough here for Wisely.
Yep, actually saving Wisely there just to kill him. And Wisely, he has a little bit of laugh. He's like, yeah, I know how it is.
You got it.
Yeah, you got that one. That was so funny. They was like, wait, I'm not done with you. All right.
I deserve to die, and yes, I actually did die.
And yeah, just a roll up from Wisely is able to cover that. And Stango on only 2 stocks now. Wisely has a chance to come back into this if he can do the same thing he did that time.
What are you supposed to do with no platform for respite in the shine scenarios? You're just stuck in it.
Yeah, when you're getting aerial shined, it's really tough. The grounded one you can floor hug and sort of get out of the pressure sometimes, but it's yeah.
That was caught in the middle of a short hop, and you're just like in no man's land.
Yep.
Okay, here you go.
Oh, let's get the full combo and. For something a little crazy, I think Stango wanted the down B spike there, but you know is happy enough to just get back to stage. Oh,
careful!
Fireball sets you up there. Grab is certainly going to be a death in the corner, but the fire does end right before the grab comes out. So still staying alive for Wisely, but I mean at any point we could see a death.
Yeah, for how much longer here? Oh, but a get up attack actually buys valuable time until the goofiest reverse fair.
That's the Trevor. Might be a little bit bigger, but we'll see.
I mean, it's Evo. Like that has the history. It has the allure. It has Vegas, which is a big draw for some.
But here we are. I think this is a fight. We're fighting. Okay, no button checks needed.
We are playing the video game.
True. And yeah, fourside on the other side, being a Ranno player. Lots of nice movement from them already. I see these B turnarounds on the needles, just moving and grooving, making sure. Hard to track down, but not too hard, because Sego has gotten a ton of damage off the rip here, 64%, and trying for a little bit of focus attack armor to get through.
Okay, but here comes Fourside to answer.
Yeah. Nice combo of their own.
Oh, but then you get launched off of the platform, and oh, what? You see that little turnaround there?
I like
that was so sweet.
I like that, sweet. Okay, not opting to go for it. Let's go for it. Man, as strong to cover Ranno is a little bit crazy, but not able to get a follow-up. And now, Fourside back on the stage means Sego has to try really, really hard to get this stock, giving Ranno a ton of opportunities to get back. Oh, spot dodge.
That down tilt didn't really lead into too much, but I like the mix-up attempt. Maybe thinking it would have launched to the top platform instead of the side one.
I think that was just really, really good DI from Fourside. Like,
oh yeah.
Sego, I don't think Sego was expecting like perfect DI like that. And yeah, so that's a back air kill. Fourside taking the stock first. Yeah, and the other thing is, there's not like a lot of fast ground and kill options for Olympia. You usually have to use either forward air or up B to get kills. So
right.
Down tilt into up B or down tilt into fair is usually the go-to. I don't think down strong was fast enough to punish that one.
And Fourside just does not seem afraid of those options right now. Just pushing the issue, getting in Olympia's face, especially on the platforms.
Yeah, even more damage. Just throwing these snowballs, racking it up. Okay, yeah, that should be it.
Yep.
One tongue too many.
But Olympia killing someone at 180 isn't great.
Yeah, it isn't what you're normally looking for as this combo kill character. And here, just a little tickle, but the back air might be enough to get it done. Let's see. Just rolls up, just a hair too close. As Olympia now turns this around, gets the fair combo, and uses that gem dash to try to extend it, but actually gets punished out.
Yeah, I thought that could have been way scarier than it ended up being, so that's a credit to Fourside's defense, which has just been excellent versus Olympia in this game.
Yup. Waiting for the down air. Is teched, but let's see. Okay, turns it around now. Sego almost getting the kill with the up B. Still has a chance to come back.
Reversing it maybe for a DI mix-up there. I thought it was going to fire off to the right, but instead firing off to the left. Okay, here you go. Second time's a charm.
Yep, gets that up B in the right side. Nice work.
All right, take the gem as a punish up for that missed command grab. Not leading to too much. They're stuck off the stage one more time. But that advancing dare to get back into the advantage.
Up B!
Crazy!
It's the kill. Oh my god. That's one of the things that's so terrifying to me about Olympia playing against them is if you are just behind even the slightest bit, they're not going to be afraid to, just let that rip. It's go for the suicide.
That was nuts. Yeah, his defense, Fourside's defense was so good versus all that Olympia stuff for so long, but just dropped it from one disadvantaged state one time, and it cost you the game.
Yeah, tough. That's how it be.
Yeah, go next, right? That's all you can do.
Yep, double dare, get some good damage on. But yeah, that's another one that's a little tough because you're like, oh, are they going for regular get up attack or gem get up attack? And then just like. And then gem get up attack also combos into up B.
What doesn't combo into up B really is a better question.
Good question. I don't think F strong does. That's about it though. The strong
bold take.
Yeah. The strong attacks maybe.
Okay, and then mixing up these tilts really hard. Whoa!
Yeah, a lot of damage already in this next stock. Let's see what Fourside can do to try to come back into this one, because right now Sego's offense has just been really suffocating.
Yeah, ever since he got that turnaround stock in the last game, it is just all Sego.
Man, Fourside was playing so well early on, but now it seems like the ability to like catch up to to Fourside's offense has really proven super effective for Sego, but I mean, sometimes you just get sent too far off stage. That is the the life you live as Olympia. Oh, no.
Who's taking it? Okay.
All right. Seggo pause, so Seggo's taking the stock.
Okay. Now you got a shot.
Yep. Yeah, all
Got a
right.
shot.
You get a little gift there. Let's see if fourside can take advantage of it. Great dare. Seggo's gotten so many of these dares just to set up, and that's what we were looking for earlier with the forward smash. It's just a really great way to cover a huge disc who is going to be hitting all of the buttons all of the time. And that is literally what he's known for in P+. He's just
he looks like he just got off of Slippy, like a 12-hour Slippy session.
Yep.
And then jumped into Rivals. All right, I'm about it.
Yep, and would not be surprised if we see some crazy combos here. That's definitely what he was doing versus me. But on the other side, we have Reesch, who's on the Genesis Orcane. Shout out to Genesis Orcane, one of the sickest skins in the biz.
I like the bubbles.
Yeah, the bubble 0-1s.
The binary.
Those are so cool. Yep, and yep, forced back onto the stage. Not gonna get the kill for this one, but still just in a disadvantage.
Oh.
Just kidding, he does get the kill for that one. My bad, I'm sorry, I wasn't familiar with the game. And back air up strong, HyperFlame all over Reesch right now, who's just having such a hard time pinning HyperFlame down.
Yeah, that's the first hit edgewise for Reesch. It was a one grab where like the bubbles didn't even really connect because the SDI was there, right?
Yup.
All right, here you go.
Yeah, that's a nice confirm, and now we get some better damage. Nair off stage. Not able to get a full punish on it, but it's still just leagues better than what we saw at the beginning of the game. Reesch finding his footing. Not really as worried about what we saw before.
Ooh, okay. The immediate spot dodge after the neutral getup pays off here for Reesch because that down smash was ticketed to disaster.
And there's
like this.
another one. Not going to get the kill because we're not on that side platform, but yeah, once again, just snags the ledge. HyperFlame's so good at taking that away, knowing how to use that ledge invincibility very well.
And even if we went for the teleport, we saw how punishable that was earlier in the set, right? So,
Oh, yeah.
There's the right idea there for Reesch to try and sneak through and hope the HyperFlame dropped it. Because, yep, here's the punish right ready.
Yeah, just a good old down air, double up strong into forward air. Light work at the office for Zetterburn, but holding down.
Oh, okay.
Wrong DI for that, and that's one of the burst options you can use as Orcane, but you got to be a little careful with it because you know if you get a little too frisky with it, somebody might be more wary and explode you just like that.
2 stocks, the JV3 I think actually here for
Yep,
HyperFlame, who
JV3
just looked dominant.
Honestly, it looked like it could have been a JV4 at the beginning of the game. I think he took the first stock with the 0 to death and was up to 60 or 70 on the second one before there was any return damage whatsoever.
Yeah, we were on watch for it for a second.
Yeah, but it's like a no-hitter in baseball. Like you can't talk about it.
Exactly.
You can't talk about it until after it happens.
Exactly.
Because otherwise it'll never happen.
And then for a while, the one hit that Reesch was able to get was just the 3% off of a grab. And
it's like
this is how you drop it.
That doesn't even count.
That's like bunting in the 9th inning.
Oh, man. You're like, all right, you technically got a base, but I hate you.
All right, so here we are on Fire Capital, game number 2.
Yep.
Already going better just by definition here for Reesch. He's starting to get some bubble stuff working.
Yeah, this is a great stage for Orcane just because of the movement availability on all and the amount of space, plus the fact that if you set up a puddle far side and you teleport to it when you're recovering, it's just not coverable. Like there's just nothing you can do about it.
Oh, and he just exploded.
Yeah, I mean
that might have been I'm holding left to try and get away from it and didn't change my DI in time.
Yeah. And yeah, as we can see, the buttons and the suffocating pressure from HyperFlame are really just difficult to deal with for Reesch. It seems like the moment he gets some breathing room, HyperFlame is just like, okay, now I'm all over you.
Yeah, the offense is just relentless, and it's really off of every stray hit leads to something incredible. It seems like look at that.
Yup.
And going around the world again with all these different hits of the up air.
But another just dash back F strong. Sets up a good position for Reesch, who does find the sweet spot on the bear and get the kill. HyperFlame a little bit off on that angle, was trying to sweet spot the ledge. Just, didn't get it that time. Couple of used.
The answer back right now for HyperFlame. He catches the ledge one more time.
Yeah. Just a little bit too quick on the sticks for Reesch.
And now, from this bad position once more, let's see what Reesch can answer with. Again, he's trying to get something started with like the fair bubbles, but they seem like HyperFlame is just too close.
Yep.
Like they aren't even a factor, and even if like they do hit, it's just like a pretty easy crouch cancel.
Yeah. Oh, okay, ton of damage coming out. Classic rinse, repeat, shine dare. Action from HyperFlame once again.
And carried all the way to this ledge and let it rip with the forward strong. Not quite enough to KO. Good DI to stay alive.
Yeah, and the perfect sweet spot of the ledge there means that HyperFlame is not going to be able to hog it away from him, but I mean, that does not mean the pressure is relenting.
And yeah, and you catch with another hit of that forward advancing up air.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that was a sneaky teleport.
Yeah, it does finally get that one. HyperFlame is still directly on top of your shield. Oh no, down throw. Doesn't get the follow-up, but still, with all of that movement, is able to find another one. Down air, up air. Yeah, I mean,
Clean.
yeah, that's HyperFlame.
You really just...
Like, parrying any recovery is really powerful, but specifically in Forsburn, a lot of times he'll be forced into a specific angle, and then you'll just be like, all right, I'm going to parry this no matter what. And sometimes you can't grab the ledge with it as well, so that's really powerful. Another thing we're going to see is the clone pops hunting down Forsburn while they're off stage. So we'll see how this one goes. Right now we're picking up a couple little check chases. It seems like the green Forsburn is Mastronarde, and the black one is I Like Pizza. As long as they're not playing the same color, I'm happy.
Yeah, they're pretty clearly distinguishable here, so. Mastronarde is going to be the one trying to get this this ledge trap situation going.
Yeah, so notably you can suck up your opponent's smoke. You're not I don't think you're invisible in it, but you can suck it up, which is really funny.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
See what I mean?
there it is. Oh no, you are invisible in it. Okay, cool.
Very goofy matchup. That's a fact.
Yeah, that's certainly funny.
And you know, I always my heart stops for just a second when you see, that was an unfortunate SD. But when the clone SD'd, I was like, oh no, is it the real one? Is it the fake one?
Sometimes it's really funny because the clone will SD and you'll be like, oh, but that's not the clone. That's the clone. You're fine. And then it's the real person. You're like, oh, I've been deceived, but like really badly because you SD'd. So like, who cares?
Now with
combos.
With the stock lead, Mastronarde is hooking up here and really respecting that cape as well.
And also has the full smoke on deck. So certainly something that, oh my god, that you can.
And we are seeing those tech chases you mentioned.
Yep, and just catches. There we go, full smoke. Combust is ready and sucks up another 3. Mastronarde looking really good in this match so far.
Yeah, pretty dominant start to things. Let's see if Pizza can establish some offense. I feel like his offense has just been like a couple of scraps here and there. No real big tech chases like we just saw in the second stock.
Yeah, it just seems like the counterplay coming out of Mastronarde has been very, very good. A lot of just knowing exactly when to floor hug, knowing what's not safe, and things like that. And it's been really, really powerful as an option.
That was a really good scramble back air here for Pizza, who is now knocking Mastronarde all the way up into the air. Oh, looks to try and get an early combustion, but not going to quite find the mark.
Yeah, it's so hard to track down like just a raw combust. Usually you want to try to go for a little bit of a combo into it. But yeah, this is looking all up for Mastronarde, who's restocks the 1, down to versus back air. Finally loses that trade, but it might be a lot too little and a lot too late.
And getting punished as well for trying to like get that extra smoke out to get the third combustion charge.
Yeah. It's so funny because when your opponent is using your smoke against you, you can't clear your own smoke. So they're just like invisible in your smoke, and I'm just like, oh, I guess you can't. What do you even do against that?
Guess I'll die.
Yeah, so using the invincibility there really to great effect. Just knowing, all right, if I'm here on ledge, invincible, you can't go to ledge. You're forced onto stage. Punishing it 2 times in a row. Mastronarde showing a lot of mastery in this matchup.
Just looking clean in that first game. What will the stage strikes be? It looks like Merchant Port and Air Armada. And so we're going to the big boy. We're going to Fire Capital.
Yeah, a lot of enforcement like this stage, you know, just because it's you have a lot of room to put smoke down. Like they just covered half the stage in smoke already. But I actually kind of like this idea from Mastronarde, just like starting off with all the smoke sucked up, which means your opponent can never use your smoke against you, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure if that's exactly what's going through his head, but it seems like something that could work.
It's kind of weird that they had like this gentleman's start if we're gonna like set up our smoke setups before even like pushing forward.
Yeah, I mean sometimes you gotta smoke up, you know. It's like when sometimes Steve will just like sit there and be like, all right, we're both gonna mine diamond at the start.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like it makes sense.
But yeah, it's so interesting. And now we see a couple inhales from I Like Pizza, who's playing a lot better this game so far.
Tried to set up into the dare over on the side, but that was good DI in from Mastronarde and allowed him to escape through that platform as well.
Yup.
Oh, sneak away, set up the clone situation. Okay.
Yeah, one of the downsides of using this, of getting the full inhale is you don't have the opportunity to use your clone at all. It's a very powerful tool, but sometimes, all right, now both of them are full up, but down tilt in a combust, yeah, it just does the job. I mean, is it worth it to not use your clone for the whole stock just to get that one kill at the end? I don't know. I feel like, you know, maybe you suck up two and then the third one you just use when you need it later.
Well, and then he was able to just throw the combust off on the side and then be able to set up like a mix-up recovery. So, like, you do have access to it in those panic spots, it appears. Which is good. And like the neutral game really, you know, Mastronarde was really good on parrying those clones on the first game.
Yeah, it's true. But a great combust. It seems like combust kills are the name of the game here on Fire Capital.
That tracks.
Yep.
it follows the element. Oh, okay, we're just getting in there.
Yeah, a lot of just quick action for this stage, but I mean it's still a lot of you need a ton of damage before you start getting killed on this stage. It's a very, very wide blast zone, and I think that's one of the reasons why I like Pizza going for it. He just wants a lot more chances to a neutral.
Right. And it shows even when those hits are getting in, Mastronarde was getting great floor hugs in, and another great down tilt into combust, cleans up a stock. And that is killing stocks early relative to this stage. You said this stage is one where people live a long time.
Yeah, 100 is not usually the what you expect, but I mean combust. You got to charge it up with three smokes. Like that's not a normal thing.
But it's looking relatively common here, at least in this set. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, 3 out of 3 kills in this game have been with combust. So.
Oh, nice tomahawk grab, forcing the recovery situation, and okay, didn't get fooled. I got fooled by the phone there. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, thanks there. It happens. Oh, but this time, combust sends the wrong way, and that means a tech saves you. It would have been so funny if that was a real one.
If that was
a real one, it would have been so fun. I would have just been, I would have been mixed so hard.
You know me, I am by default mixed.
That is your default state, is mixed.
My ankles are constantly broken.
My ankles are just backwards, man. And another combust.
Oh, okay, now Mastronarde finally get to do some clone shenanigans in this corner. Who is who? It's impossible to tell until one immediately explodes.
Yep. Forge strong. That's the setup here. No third smoke, but a down air is definitely going to do it. And Mastronarde taking that set to a